Hello, welcome to my 68th lesson. In the previous lesson, I was discussing what causes a disease called erythroblastosis fetalis. Today, I'm going to talk about the muscle pull. Could you be having an idea what causes muscle pull? Could you be having an idea how it occurs? Or which side of the body is much more prone to muscle pull? Or maybe when does it occur in the body of an individual? Okay, we are going to know this in a short while. Let us start by understanding what a muscle pull is. Muscle pull refers to uneven contraction of the muscle fibers. In the body of an individual, there are several bunches of muscle fibers whose function is to facilitate movement. I hope you remember there is a lesson in which I taught you guys that there is a certain muscle that is called the skeletal muscle. This is the muscle that is located on top of the skeleton. That is the muscles that are found attached to the bones, and their contraction and relaxation brings about movement. I would like us to understand how muscles look like, how a bunch of muscle may look like, and I have a certain PowerPoint presentation here that I would like us to go through.
The muscle pull. Before we understand how the muscle pull occurs, I find it important that we know how different types of muscles may appear to be and the structures that they may be having. Normally, the muscles are made in ways that they appear to be having two sides, that is, they work in an antagonistic manner, in sense that there are some which a certain bunch is contracting while a certain bunch is relaxing to cause movement. Let's take for example here this first diagram that you can see here. You will be able to see that there is a bunch of muscle here which is called the tricep muscles on the lower part of the arm. Then we have these ones called the biceps muscle. When the bicep muscles relax, then the tricep muscles contract. These muscles that are found on the lower side of the arm, this one here, referred to as the tricep muscles, in this case, they have contracted while the bicep muscles have relaxed, as you can see here. In this case, the arm has been stretched. When the arm has been folded, like this person have done here on this second image, you will realize that there is change in the alignment of those muscles. The triceps muscles have relaxed while the bicep muscles, these ones here, have contracted. In that manner, they enable frequent movements, that is, this arm is capable to move back and forth. This individual can be able to stretch the arm, and he can also be able to fold it back again. And in that process, the muscles are supposed to work simultaneously, in sense that when one fails to contract or relax as required, then something is wrong. Let's check on this. This is the muscles of the arm of this guy over here. You can see this part here, the arm, comprised of this bundle of muscle fibers. If that part happens to be cut, then you will be able to see it looking like this. Let's take for example here. When it is cut, for example, this bicep muscle has been sliced, you'll be able to see a bundle of muscle fiber like the whole of this. That bundle comprises of several muscle fibers in them. Those muscle fibers contain cells in them. You can see that there are some small blue dots here. Those indicates the nuclei that are on those skeletal muscles. In this bundle of muscle fiber here, you can be able to see this one here. When it is divided into several small portions, then you can come up with this small part here. We call it the muscle fiber. Inside the muscle fiber, there is the smallest part that is called myofibril. This myofibril is the smallest unit of a muscle fiber. During the process of contraction and relaxation, if the bicep muscle is supposed to contract, for example, when somebody is folding the arm like this person have done, all this bundle of muscle fiber is supposed to contract. None of them should remain relaxed. And if it remains relaxed, for example, this bundle of muscle fiber remains, for example, if this bundle of muscle fiber remain relaxed, only this bundle here, only this one here, and the other ones have contracted, then there is an information which will be sent from that point to the brain so as to communicate and make the brain know that there is a certain muscle fiber which have not contracted together with the rest. Then when that information reaches the brain, remember it goes to the nervous system, whereby that information reaching the brain will be interpreted. For example, the nerve fiber has taken the information and conveyed it to the brain. If that is going to happen, a lot of pain will be felt in a specific part of the muscle. Like in this case, if it was involving the back leg muscle, then individual feels pain. Like this guy here, you can see that region which has been colored red suggests that an individual is feeling pain in that area. This person also is feeling some pain along the neck region towards the back region. That signifies that there is a muscle pull. There is a certain muscle which haven't relaxed, yet the others are supposed to have relaxed. For example, this condition is quite common when somebody maybe sleeps in a position which is not good, and an individual may feel some pain which can be corrected in the following ways. When you have a muscle pull, the first corrective measure that you're supposed to put up with is rest. Take a rest, have a break from the activity that you are doing. For example, this guy here who was maybe running or doing some exercise, he should stop doing that immediately and go for a rest. Alternatively, if that may not apply, like for the case of this person who slept in a bad position, this character number 2 here, you can apply a cold ice pack for at least 20 minutes, and that should be done repeatedly. When you apply the cold ice, it is going to cause these muscles to contract due to that low temperature. When they all contract, then from that time now you can make them relax by doing some activities. Thereafter, you will feel better. The third type of corrective mechanism that you can put up with in case of a muscle pull is compression. During compression, you may be using maybe soft bandage to wrap that part, especially for this guy over here, this character 1. He can use a soft bandage or an ace wrap to tie that muscle, and when that is done, it is going to cause all these muscles to contract, hence getting them to the required position as it was initially. Thanks for watching the video. That is the end of this lesson. See you in my next video, where I'll be talking about the internal structure of the heart. Thank you.